Sai Ram, good morning to all of you. I hope you all are in good health, happy at your places, listening to your parents, and the most important thing, I hope you all have given your best in your exams. So let's see. So, so my dear students, what you all have to do is now you all have to prepare, get ready for your second term, which will be held. You everybody know when it is going to be held, second term, that is final exams. So please start preparing from now onwards. Whatever is provided to you, please note down that, right? So my dear students, one more thing I want to tell you that, see, you used to make, I think, new notebook for second term, yes, or you can fold the pages and continue the same notebook, okay? It depends on you. I am speaking very strictly. It depends on you. For mathematics, only for my subject, that you want to continue the same notebook or you want to make your new notebook, or okay, it is up to you. So don't involve any teacher regarding asking, ma'am, what we have to do in maths, we have to make new notebook or not. So strictly I am telling to you that it is your choice. If you have pages in your old notebook which you have made till, then you can continue in that. If only 4-10 pages are there, make new notebook, otherwise continue in the same notebook, okay? It is your choice how you manage, okay? Or you can fold the pages, like one page you take, make it like cat you used to make in small classes, or you just fold it out and write second term essay 2, okay? So start doing from there, okay? It will be easy for you. So it is your choice, children, what you want to do. You want to make new notebook or you want to do in the same notebook, okay? Don't ask again and again. Yes. So today we are here with the chapter number 10, that is mensuration. We are going to discuss today this chapter. Let's take one thorough of the chapter, that what is there in the chapter, what we will come across, okay? Let's go ahead. We have the chapter, that is mensuration. The name itself describes, mensuration means just, it is a just calculation, you can say. So mensuration is the measurement of geometric figures and parameters like length, area, volume and shapes, okay? See, mensuration means just doing the calculation of the figures which is given to you, provided to you, just finding its parameters like length you used to find, the area you used to find, the volume you used to find, the shapes, okay? So mensuration is the measurement of geometric figures and parameters like length, area, volume and shapes, okay? So next we have is perimeter. Sorry, it is perimeter, okay? Perimeter. See, perimeter, you have already, I think you have already come across in 5th standard, that what is perimeter, how you used to find perimeter. If you know, it is very good, thumbs up, okay? So perimeter is what? Perimeter is the distance along the line forming a closed figure when you go around the figure once. It means it is strictly telling that it is a closed figure. It means it is a closed figure, okay? It can be like this also, not this, okay? It is a closed figure. It is not. It is a closed figure shape. You can take any shape, but it should be closed, okay? When you go around this, and whatever answer, the calculation you get or the distance you get by taking round of the figure, that is its perimeter, okay? Again I repeat, perimeter, it is the distance along the line forming a closed figure when you go around the figure once, okay? Or you can say it is the total sum of the closed figure, or you can say total sum of the boundary, right? So it is also okay. It is the distance along the line forming a closed figure. It means the figure is, it is strictly saying that the figure is closed figure, and when you go around the figure once. Perimeter is the total sum of the figure or the boundary, right? Perimeter is what? It is the total sum of the figure or boundary. Like, see, we have the figures here. These are closed figures or closed polygons or open? Tell me. Yes, it is closed figures. These are closed figures or open figures? Yes, right. It is very good. It is closed figure. You can see it is closed from each and every side. Each side or each boundary is closed. Okay. So these are closed figure. The perimeter of the such types of closed figures can be found very easily by doing the sum of the boundaries. We have seen the shapes ABC. The distance covered is equal to the length of wire used to draw the figure, right? This distance is known as the perimeter of closed figure. It is the length of the wire needed to form the figure. It means any closed figure is there. If we take a wire and we take a round of this closed figure, we can measure the length of the object or the perimeter of the given object. So the idea of perimeter is widely used in our daily life, like a farmer who wants to fence his field, okay, an engineer who plans to build a compound wall on all sides of a house. Okay, so he will just took the sum, or he will just took the perimeter, that how much distance he has to cover, and he will go through according to that. A person preparing a track to conduct sports. All those people use the idea of perimeter. Give 5 examples of situation where you need to know the perimeter. Okay, so you have to do this yourself. So what is given here? The definition, that perimeter is the distance covered along the boundary forming a closed figure when you go around the figure once, right? I repeat, perimeter is the distance covered along the boundary forming a closed figure when you go around the figure once. See, is it a closed figure? Yes? Yes, right. Very good. So we have to find the perimeter of this given figure. As you can see, this is the side AB, this is the side BC, this is the side CD, and this is the side DA, right? So what they have written? They have written perimeter is equals to AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. Okay, so what you all have to do, you all have to just do the sum for all these. Okay, so AB we have how much? That is 40 centimeter. 40 centimeter plus BC we have 10, then plus CD we have 40, then again plus, then DA we have is 40. So we will do the sum for this. See, you can see 40 is 80, 80 plus 10 is 90, 90 plus 10 is 100. So answer we have 100 centimeter, right? So it will always be in centimeter. Perimeter will always be in centimeter. Okay? Yes. So it is very easy. You all can find the perimeter of any closed figure by doing the sum of the length of the boundaries provided to you. Now moving to the next, we have the area. We have the topic area, right? So area is what? It means, area means what? The amount of its surface enclosed by a closed figure is called its area. It means anything. See, you can okay, I will tell you. See, this is the field of any farmer. If we will if he want to see the area, how he will go through it? He will cover these parts, yes or no? He will check this is the area of that his field, and for finding the perimeter he will do the sum of the length of the boundary. This is the area which is covered by his field. So how the area can be selected? Area is simply what? the space which is occupied by his field, ये इसका फील्ड है, एंड द स्पेस, जो स्पेस उसने जगह ली है, द स्पेस ही ऑक्यूपाइड बाय हिज फील्ड, और यू कैन से द स्पेस ऑक्यूपाइड बाय एनी डस्टर. You have dusters in schools, right? Or you have notebooks at your places, so it is occupying some area. Yes or no? It is occupying some space. It means it is occupying some space. Same way, when it is occupying some space, that only known as its area. Okay, you have water bottles at home, so it is also occupying some space. Everything in the universe is occupying some space, right? That is only known its is area. Your notebooks are kept at your homes, your notebooks, the notebooks are also occupying some space, right? So it means the amount of a surface enclosed by a closed figure is called its area. We have this figures here. Look at the closed figures given below in figure 8.10.8. All of them occupy region of a flat surface. Can you tell which one occupies more region? Yes, it is very easy. The big one will occupy more space, right? Because it will require more space. Yes, so the area of that will be always greater, you know. Yes, so what you all have to do is you have to select this. So you can write whatever is provided today, you all can write in your notebooks also. Okay, what you feel you can write of your own. If you feel to write any definition, you can write the definition. If you feel to write any formula, you can write the formula in your notebook. Okay, it is your choice, but you have to write. It will help you in your exam and in next class also. So here we have the two dusters, you can say. So the big duster is occupying more space because it is occupying big area like this. Okay, same way the big leaf will occupy more space, so big star will have more area. Same way the amount of a surface enclosed by a closed figure is called its area. So you tell which of the above figures has more area? Yes, we have discussed that the big things or the big figures will occupy more space. So we have here area of regular figures. Okay, it means area of the figures like square, rectangles, which you have learned in your small classes. For area of square we have the formula side into side, or you can say side ka square. Okay, rectangle, area of rectangle we have length into breadth, L into B. If we know the formula of rectangle, it is L into B. Area of circle is pi into R into R. It means you can write pi R square. Okay, so this is the area of circle. Area of equilateral triangle, it is 3 into side, because it has 3 sides which are equal, so area we will be 3 into side. Which shape is this? This is the shape of a square, right? This is the shape of a square. So you know the property of square, that each angle is 90 degree and all sides are equal. It means if it is A, all will be A, right? And if we want to find the perimeter of this, so what we will do, we will add all these plus A plus A plus this, plus this. Okay, so how many A's are here? We have A plus A plus A plus A. We have 4 sides, so we have A, I am assuming, okay, don't take it seriously. So it will be 1A, 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 1A. It will become 4A. It means, and A is here what? A here was side. So it means the perimeter of a square is, if you forget the formula, you can find from here also, 4 into side, right? Perimeter of square is 4 into side, and area of square means This is the area covered here. It is side into side. Now coming to the circle, we know that from center to any point we have the radius, right? If we take from center to the any point, it is radius, and the double of the radius is a diameter. You everybody know, I think. So area of circle is pi r square. Pi is just a fixed number and r is the radius from the center to the any fixed point, and this is the formula for circle. We cannot find the perimeter of any circle, right? So now moving to the next, we have rectangle. What is rectangle has? Rectangle has each angle 90 degree and its opposite sides are equal and parallel. It means this is equal to this and this side is equal to this side, and each angle is 90 degree, right? And what we have is it is length, and this also will be length, and it is breadth, so this will also be breadth. Okay, so if we want to find the area of rectangle, we will take L into B. We can take any two sides two length boundaries like L into B, or you can take from here also L into B will only come. So area of the rectangle will be L into B. Okay, but for finding the perimeter, what we have? For finding the perimeter, we have the sum of the boundaries. So it is what? It is L. So plus, and it is what? It is B plus B. Then it is what? It is also L. Then plus. Then it is what? It is also B, right? So how many L are here? Here we have 2L. Okay, and how many B are here? We have 2B. It means 2L plus 2B. Okay, so it is very easy. If you forget the formula in exam, so you can write like this. You can find the perimeter of any figure like square, rectangle, like this also. Okay, so now what we will do? We will take, yes, so 2L plus 2B, we will take 2 common and formula will become L plus B. Okay, I have done nothing. I have just summed the boundaries and I have taken the formula. I have took the formula out of the area perimeter of rectangle, that is 2L plus B. Okay, so perimeter of rectangle is 2L plus B, bracket close and bracket open and bracket close, and area of square is 4 into side. So let's practice one question. We have here, find the perimeter of each of the following figures. Okay, these are the figures which is given to you and you have to find the perimeter of these figures. So how you will write it? Just give the name any figure, AB, this C, this D. So what you will do? You will take AB plus BC plus CD and then plus DA, right? Then what is AB here? We have AB we have 2, then plus. What is BC? We have 1, and CD we have 5, and DA we have 4. So 2 centimeter plus 1 centimeter plus 5 centimeter plus 4 centimeter, it is equals to 12 centimeter, right? We will do the sum of the boundaries, length of the boundaries. So we had the perimeter of figure given to us, right? Same way we can find the perimeter of this, and same way we can find the perimeter of this. Okay, so what we have discussed today? We have discussed the perimeter is the distance covered along the boundary forming a closed figure. It is a distance covered along the boundaries forming a closed figure. It is the distance covered along the boundary. This is the this is the distance. It is a figure. The distance covered along the boundaries of any closed figure when you move on. Perimeter of rectangle is 2 into L plus B, length plus breadth. Perimeter of square is equals to 4 into length of its side. Perimeter of equilateral triangle, you know, equilateral name only describe equilateral means its all sides are equal. It is 3, it is 3, it is 3. If it is 31, it will be 31, it will be 31. Okay, it means all sides are equal. So its formula become 3 into side, that is length of a side, right? And what is area? The amount of surface enclosed by a closed figure is called its area. Okay, and what is area of rectangle and area of square? Area of rectangle is L into B and area of square is side into side. Okay, I hope everything is clear to you. You all have understood what is there in the chapter and what we are going to come across in this chapter. So from next class we are going to start the exercises of this chapter. It is very easy. So before that it is my humble request to all of you that you all go through the formula for this. Read the formula, learn the formula, how it has come, and practice the questions related to the perimeter. Okay, so I hope everything was fine today. So take care of yourself, take care of your parents, stay at home, and Sairam, we will meet in our next class. Okay.